The speech that broke the internet. To have a title like the speech that broke the internet, this shit must have been like really powerful, bro. So yeah, I've never reacted to anything like this on the channel before. So it's gonna be a first. If you guys want me to react to more stuff like this, you know, speeches or motivational videos or stuff like that, leave it down below, alright? But yeah, I definitely wanted to check this out just for myself, so let's just get right into it. Make sure that's up.
Work your ass off. There is no magic pill. It drives me crazy to go to the gym. You read 1 hour a day. I went and worked out 5 hours a day, and I was working on construction. We have 24 hours a day. Organize your day. Work hard.
Damn.
I'm here to talk about success.
One of the most viral speeches ever. Did this have 100 million views? I'll check later.
I went to college. I went and worked out 5 hours a day.
That's crazy, bro. 5 hours a day.
And I was working on construction. Because in those days in bodybuilding, there was no money. I didn't have the money for food supplements or anything. So I had to go to work. So I worked on construction. I went to college. I worked out in the gym, and at night from 8 o'clock at night to 12 midnight, I went to acting class 4 times a week. So I did all of that.
I didn't know that about Arnold.
There was not one single minute that I wasted. And this is why I'm standing here today. With the age of 20, I went to London and I won the Mr. Universe contest as the youngest Mr. Universe ever.
At 20?
And it was because I had a goal. You see, if you don't have a vision of where you go, and if you don't have a goal where you go, you drift around and you never end up anywhere.
That's facts.
74% hate their job in America.
Is that a real stat?
The majority of people don't like
74%?
Because they're really not doing it.
Damn,
because
I didn't know it was that high.
And they follow this goal. They just aimlessly drift around, and then all of a sudden there's a job opening, so they get their job because you have to work. But then when you work, it's a chore. It's work. It's not fun. So if you think about, only a quarter of the people really enjoy what they're doing in life. So people always ask me, when they saw me in the gym in the pumping iron days, they say, why is it that you're working out so hard? 5 hours a day, 6 hours a day, and you have always a smile on your face. The others are working out just as hard as you do, and they look sour in the face. Why is that? And I told people all the time, I said, because to me, I'm shooting for a goal. In front of me is the Mr. Universe title. So every rep that I do gets me closer to accomplishing that goal, to make this goal, this vision, turn into reality. Every single set that I do, every repetition, every weight that I lift will get me a step closer to turn this goal into reality. So I couldn't wait to do another 500-pound squat. I couldn't wait to do another 500-pound bench press. I couldn't wait to do another 2,000 reps of sit-ups. I couldn't wait for the next exercise. So let me tell you something, visualizing your goal and going after it makes it fun. You got to have a purpose no matter what you do in life. You got to have a purpose. And Muhammad Ali worked his butt off. And I saw it firsthand. And I remember that there was a sports writer that was there in the gym and he was working out and he was doing sit-ups. And they asked him, how many sit-ups do you do? And he said, I don't start counting until it hurts.
Damn.
Now think about that. He doesn't start counting his sit-ups until he feels pain.
I never heard that before.
That's when he starts counting. That
crazy.
is working hard. And so you can't get around the hard work. It doesn't matter who it is. Work your ass off. There is no magic pill. There is no magic out there. You cannot get around. You have to work and work and work. Make sure of this and make sure of that and all that stuff. So it's work. And it drives me crazy when people say that they don't have enough time.
Oh, that's an excuse, bro.
To go to the gym
You
for
make time for
45
what you
minutes
want
a
to
day
do.
and work out. Or to do something for 45 minutes to an hour a day to improve. If it is physically improve or if it is mentally to improve. Imagine you read 1 hour a day.
Instead of watching Netflix for an hour, go read for an hour, go work out for an
How much you
hour.
will learn after 365 hours in 1 year. Think about if you study about the history of musicians, of composers, how much you would know. Imagine if you would work on a business, on some business that you want to develop every day for an hour. Imagine how further along you will go and get. So it drives me nuts because when people say we don't have the time, we have 24 hours a day. We sleep 6 hours a day, so that gives you still 18 hours. So there's someone shaking their head out here in front. They say probably, I don't sleep 6 hours, I sleep 8 hours, right? Or just sleep faster. So we have 18 hours a day. The average person works around 8 to 10 hours. So let's assume it's 10 hours, so we have 8 hours left. Then you travel around an hour a day, maybe 2 hours a day. So now you have still 6 hours left. So what do you do with these 6 hours? What do you do with these 6 hours? Then we eat a little bit, then we schmooze a little bit, talk a little bit to people and all that stuff. But you can see how much time there is available if you organize your day. So you got to work hard. I hate plan B. And I tell you why. Because we have so many doubters, as I've said earlier, the no-sayers. We have so many of those people that say, no, you can't do it, that's impossible. That is okay because we just turn off, as I said earlier, and we listen and we hear the no being a yes. You can't do it, you can do it, and all of that. So that is possible to do that amongst all the negative people around you. But when you start doubting yourself, that's very dangerous.
Was that Eric called Muscle Beach or something like that?
Now what you're basically saying is that if my plan doesn't work, I have a fallback plan. I have a plan B. And that means that you start thinking about plan B, and every thought that you put into plan B, you're taking away now that thought and that energy from plan A.
I don't believe in that, bro. I feel like you gotta have a plan B.
It's very important,
just like
to understand that we function better if there is no safety net.
I can agree with that though,
because plan B becomes a safety net. It says that if I fail, then I fall and I get picked up and I have something else there that will protect me.
I could agree with his point of view.
And that's not good. Because people perform better when there's no safety net. People perform better in sports and everything else if you don't have a plan B. I'm telling you, I've never ever had a plan B. I made a full commitment that I'm gonna go and be a bodybuilding champion. I made a full commitment that I'm gonna be in America. I made a full commitment that I'm gonna get in the show business and I'm going to be a leading man no matter what it takes. I will do the work. I will do the work over and over and over until I get it. And the same was in politics, in everything like that. So to me, it is very dangerous to have a plan B because you're cutting yourself off from the chance of really succeeding. And the reason, one of the main reasons why people want to have a plan B is because they are worried about failing. What is if I fail, then I don't have anything else? Well, let me tell you something. Don't be afraid of failing because there's nothing wrong with failing. You have to fail in order to climb that ladder. There's no one that doesn't fail. Michael Jordan said in one of his interviews, when they said, you're unbelievable, you're the greatest basketball player of all times.
Oh, we gotta react to a Jordan interview or
you're just mentioning
video
the
like this.
But it says, for me to become the greatest basketball
Actually, I
player,
gotta react to one of his
I missed
mixtapes too. I don't think I've reacted to one of his
9,000
mixtapes.
shots when I was playing basketball at the NBA games.
You miss every shot you don't take.
So during these games that he was so successful, he missed 9,000 shots. Does it make him a failure? No. He's one of the greatest basketball players of all times, but he failed 9,000 times. Do you get it? We all fail.
Yeah.
It's okay. What is not okay is that when you fail, you stay down.
Yeah, you gotta get back up.
Whoever stays down is a loser.
You gotta keep trying.
And winners will fail and get up. Fail and get up. Fail and get up. You always get up. That is a winner. That is a winner. I failed in bodybuilding. I lost bodybuilding competitions. I lost powerlifting competitions. I lost weightlifting competitions. I had movies that went in the toilet and that were terrible and got the worst reviews. And in politics, I remember I had many of the initiatives on the ballot, and we lost. My approval rating in California went down to 28%, and then it went back up again, and I won again the governorship. Hey, we all lose. We all have losses. This is okay, and this is why I say don't be worried about losing, because when you're afraid of losing, then you get frozen. You get stiff, you're not relaxed. You got to be, in order to perform well in anything, if it's in boxing or if it is on your job or with your thinking, is only happening when you relax. So relax. It's okay to fail. Let's just go all out and give it everything that you got. That's what it is all about. So don't be afraid to fail.
That was actually very powerful. And I feel like I really needed that right now too. I'm definitely gonna have to try that planning and like visualizing part, because like I plan stuff, right? Like I plan this to happen, that, but I don't really visualize it. You know what I mean? I don't visualize the end result or like you mean the end product. I don't visualize it, I just plan it. So I'm definitely gonna have to try that out. Also, the thing about the plan B, like, I don't know, that's kind of weird for me, because I agree with what he was saying, but yeah, I guess I'm just scared of failure, so I always had a plan B, you know, for stuff. But yeah, man, I mean, that's tough, bro, because there's so, like, with the people like Arnold's caliber, you know, of like his willpower and like people like him, bro, it's very small, bro. It's like very small % of people who are like him, who will actually do whatever it takes, you know, put in the work to get to where they want to get to. And most people aren't going to do that stuff. Most people aren't gonna, you know, have that willpower stuff to get through it, to put in the work. So I feel like for majority of people, they might need a plan B. For the people who are like Arnold, you know, it's fine going without the plan B. But I think the most important thing from this was the failing part, right? Like, everybody fails, and it's how you react to that failure that's going to determine, you know, what you become, or like how you succeed or not, bro. Because if you fail and you get down, bro, you got to get up and you got to keep trying, bro. You got to keep trying until you reach where you want to reach. You can't just lay down in there and then, you know, just give up, bro, because you'll never become what you want to become, you know. So overall, bro, this was just a very powerful speech. I had no idea Arnold was like this kind of motivational speaker, stuff like this, bro. I had no idea. I thought he was just like, you know, the actor from the Terminator. I didn't even know how he got the governor job, bro, because I really never paid attention to like his life story. And he said he had a construction job. He worked 5 hours a day still, and he took acting classes, bro. That is insane, bro. The work ethic he has, it's a reason why he reached the level that he did, you know. But yeah, overall, bro, this was a powerful speech. I feel like I've probably listened to this, you know, like every morning I wake up just to get like, you know, more inspired for the day or whatever, try to make the best out of the day. But yeah, man, y'all let me know down below if there's any more speeches like this you guys want me to react to. But that's gonna do it for this one. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.